do quite enjoy those fall deaths though, you know, your character gets about 90 mile per hour extra than any of the velocity you truly deserved. Just, that was a super slippy rock face. Boom. You died. You're dead. If you think about it though, some of the positioning on the rings is a bit off, I think. All the rings that are decent and useful should be able to be gained early on. But in this game, you literally have to come to this Boreal Valley place for almost everything. And to do that early on, you have to kill the dancer at really low level, go through that hellish world. Oh no, sorry, that's completely wrong. You have to get all the way to the tomb, don't you? So you have to go all the way to the Abyss Watcher by going through the forests and the keeps and the crypts, which is pretty tall order if you ask me. I've made this jump in the past. Made it again. Is this just all leading to the same place? Yeah, it is. This is the ladder. That's where there's all those women. I assume this is going to be very simple. I'm just not seeing it, guys. I don't see how I could even attempt to jump to that hole, which means the next best thing is to fall. You think? That looked good until that fucking ledge cock blocks you. It's not even a ledge! Oh my god! It's just death. It's just a big old pocket of doom. Oh, that's something I did last night. You know the Frost Knight that was in Duke's Archives? I killed him with fire arrows and it was really effective and he never got a chance to swing at me. So if you're looking for a good way of killing that enemy without fighting it, that would be my guess. He dropped his armour too, and the face of his armour looks a lot like Paladin Leroy slash Garl Vinland's mask, which is really cool. So if you look at it, it's got that awesomeness to it. I think it's a really cool looking mask. Popped that on for a while actually. Do you think it's like falling off of this and hitting an invisible wall to get to it? That's the secret. I'd love to be able to just look in this room, but these rats frustrate the fuck out of me. I don't know, man. It don't look like you can jump into that. It's a big hole, but I don't think that it's viable. But I don't know, you know? That's the thing. I thought I'd hit all the walls in certain places and I'd not. You need to question everything and hopefully get your answer. I don't know. I'm at a serious loss. Oh, I was running into a rat. I couldn't see it. I was like, why can't I move? King Dick's there's just like, hey man, get out of my face, I'ma eat you. That's why you can't move, bro. Because I'ma eat you. What if it'll kill itself? Yep. Of course it will. Is this another one of those weird ones where the elevator's not there unless you... Oh, here we go. The Dragon Peak thing. Archdrake Peak or whatever it was called. You think this is it? I think this might be where those invisible women are. Oh no. This leads back up to the prison. Maybe I can reverse engineer some... Nah, this is just the wrong area in... altogether. Yeah, these are really strong against Slash, but really weak to thrust. And this is the area that it's almost impossible to run past without getting stabbed by one of these twats. So it's not him, it's this one. Why did my Slash miss? That was very mean of him to make me miss. Nah, this can't be it. No, this is not it. I don't even know. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see that fire. Too busy in my own head. Then again, the crossbows go through weird bullshit geometry, so... there's not a lot of justice to be had with them. We might as well use a coin if we're going to be killing some of these. Maybe we can figure out what they drop. There's a lot of them on this corridor. Only issue is the crossbow people. Crossbow people really stack damage. You wouldn't think they stack as much damage as they do. They hit you with bleed bolts as well. A shit pie, really. Fucking shit pie. Of all the things he could have gave me, shit pie. Is it one of these, do you think? That would have been awesome if that were it. It's not that, I don't think. That leads to an area we know. That leads outside to that balcony we were on a minute ago, so this can't be right. That could be a secret wall. Maybe that's mystery solved. It's probably really really simple, but I'm just not getting it. So to me, it's the hardest thing in the world, but to everybody else, everyone's already figured this shit out. Yeah, this is not where I want to be. I wonder if you can make that. It's one of my issues with the game so far. I don't have any context of fall damage. It's not quite as diluted as good old Darkside Phil's, which was my favourite moment of one of his most recent live streams. This motherfucker puts fall damage on and then jumps at least 50 feet, thinking it's going to save his ass. And he's not really thought it through, but he then proceeds to blame the game. Say it doesn't work, say he put faith in FromSoft, and they trolled him. Because the spell doesn't work, they've got a worthless spell. Which, the spell works, guys. It reduces fall damage. Doesn't reduce fall death. There's a very big distinction on that. Fall damage, fall death. Fall damage, fall death. Very different, see? But apparently that's too complicated for Phil. So instead he just blamed the game. But it was hilarious, because if you think about it, if that actually worked the way he thought it would work, just think what you could do with that spell. You know, you could put it on and jump from the top of the Lothric wall to the undead settlement. You know, shit like that. You'd be able to do ridiculously insane things, which would be cool, but they'd also break the game. You know, you wouldn't need to cut the bridge to get down to the Smouldering Lake. You could just jump into the room where Horus is going nuts. And you know the devs don't want shit like that happening, so that's why that works that way. I keep being drawn back to this. I keep wanting to roll onto that pile of stones. But you know, if you look at it, I don't even think you'd stop on it. I really don't. So I'm going to make one more roll of doom. It nearly worked. But where would I be if I landed in there? Would I even be any closer to where I want to be? I don't know. I don't think so. Because you'd think they'd do a little ledge, wouldn't you? They'd do a little, like, walk up. They wouldn't make you suffer like this. Yeah, none of that even exists. Maybe that's what you do. I really don't want it to be. See you, boys. Because if so, that's a super fiddly jump, and I don't like fiddly jumps. But I have found some fiddly jumps in the game. Some really ridiculous ones. Oh, this just leads to the prison. Ooh. As if I didn't open this door. Am I getting invaded? It's a gold coin. Hi. I recommend using your gold coins on the rarest of drops you're trying to get, like the slab. Anything else or anything less is just a waste, really. Let's go from here. This is the type of shit I'll probably have to YouTube, because I can't figure it out. I'm not gifted at this, apparently. That's also cool thing to note, guys. I'm using a mid-roll. This roll I have now is a mid-roll, technically. It just doesn't look like a mid-roll in this game, which is why it's super useful and you can actually do cool things with it. But it's not the fast roll. So for the first time in my Souls experience, I'm actually quite comfortable and willing to use a mid-roll, which I think is great, even though I didn't realise I was mid-rolling, because it still looks like a fast roll, doesn't it? Can't remember what's up. Ah, big hole. That's a cheeky one, that. Just when suddenly, random big hole. It drops you in the worst place as well. You do not want to be in those places. So, if I wanted to get into Sigma's cell, how would I do it? I would have made there be an entrance where the bottom was, where the rats were. Seems like that would have made a lot of sense. How do you do that, lady? Hey, they dropped the gloves. Like, this should be it, really. Once you get here, this should be it, I think. It might be it. Oh, this is what I was trying to get to. Jesus Christ, I was trying to jump to something that's not even right. That is really depressing. I can't do this. I can't. I thought I could. I thought maybe I'm just having a bad day. I think I'm just having a bad year for finding the sun bro man. Who's not sun bro, he's an onion bro. You know what I mean. I am apparently incapable. Thanks. About to get killed by rats. Best way to play. Look at the trades, dude. It's crazy how fast the rats can be when they want to be. Dude, I need help, man. Can you help me?
My liberation requires a key.
A key?
Is outside. A riddle for the ages.
Not really, dude. I need to find the door. I probably have the key. If I could give you the key, you could get out. Maybe when you kill all the rats, something happens. Clutching at straws. Watch this be a fall into a different chamber. That would be nice. We notice how there's not been any breakaway flaws in this game so far. Not that I can remember, anyway. Are they done? Finally. Wish there was a platform lower and we could go to a different level and figure some stuff out.
My liberation requires a key. But the key is outside.
Do you think it's at the base of the prison with all the ladies with the lanterns? Do you think he's kind of in an area that connects to that? You know where I found the witch? Our buddy Carla. I'm trying to think the best way to get there. I don't know. This is an area that I'm struggling to commit to memory because it's so mazy. Which is hilarious because I've kind of got the Duke Archive memorised now thanks to running around it a ton last night and picking up all the items and... Oh, I found an Evelyn as well. I don't think Evelyns are going to be such a problem in this game because they seem to be a little slower, which is nice. know why she's back. Did I hear a bonfire? Not what I wanted, dude, but you're here nonetheless. You can totally fall from there to the profaned capital, I think it's called. We're not low enough though, are we? We actually want to go this way. To get to the bottom, we run through here and keep going down, I think. Yeah, we need to be on that. It's a shame they went to ladder up from the rat room at the bottom up to this, because this is where you want to be. This seems to be like the best place to be a lot of the times. Up there's just the cursed frog trap. Watch that be where it is. Some secret room up there that gets you through. I'm going to lead our rats on a little adventure again. If they want to chase, they can fall down the hole. The elevator's going to be there this time. No, it's not good. Aha! There you go. Thought he was being clever. He wasn't. I have a bow now, so maybe we can make this way more manageable. So it's affecting me already. Oh, that was a crap arrow. That was better. Love how they do the little panic jizz. Like they're getting rid of all the cobwebs up the skirt so they can come and give us some kind loving. Just out of reach of effective range of this bow. You gonna come further forward? Huh. Oh, you dirty girl. Dirty girl. Dirty girl. What is on your nasty mind? Nasty mind! Nasty mind! Don't you want to get fucked from behind? From behind! What a ridiculous song that was. God, I love my childhood. I say childhood, I was a teenager, but still, it was a long time ago. Treat you like a dirty slave. Dirty slave! Dirty slave! So ridiculous. I remember when Eminem kind of publicised D12. You know, that moment of like, wow, these could be really big. And then they released Devil's Night, and then what did they do? Like, aren't they all shot dead now or some crimes? Something? Anybody see that tweet that Exhibit did? It was amazing. I saw somebody's favourite today. I don't know who it was. I don't generally look for, you know, people's Twitter feeds. Unless I'm needing something specific. And I would never have looked at Exhibits, but it was good as hell. Somebody was on about, dude, I need you to pimp my ride. And Exhibit just responded with like, that shit's a decade old, son, it's over, get over it. I love you, Exhibit. And I legitimately used to love Exhibit too, which makes that. I got her brand. Cool. Right in the face. Right in the kisser. They've got an ugly head. Get dead. I'm really, really enjoying using this bow. Even when I miss, I'm enjoying it. Whoa, what happened then? He's alive. Eminem was pretty great though, wasn't he, back in the day, before he tried singing. The guy was a great writer, really good rapper too. And he was a legit rapper as well, he wasn't just a gimmick. A lot of white rappers are just gimmicks, aren't they? They're just dudes that have got something going for them. Because it's not really taken as seriously, because it's kind of looked at as not really being a white scene. Because everybody knows if you're white, the police don't bother you. They pat you on the back and send you on your way, instead of putting a knee in the back of your neck and planting drugs on you. I've seen cops, I know how this works. You're black talking, you can play bass. I wonder if the DLC is going to be Chalice Kingdoms. That'd be great. Do it right this time. Do it proper. Make what you wanted to make the first time round. Thought she was going to do a little jog here. A wee jobby. Yeah, you can do that. Nah, I think they might have put a pretty good wall on that one. Stops you from doing a wee jobby. Can't believe they've done a frenzy monster in this game. Arguably, it's even lazier than the frenzy monster because it steals all your fucking life without having to do anything. I wonder how people are going to react to that. They're going to like it, they're going to dislike it. I just think it seems like such a stupid thing to do. I could understand it, you know, if she grabbed you and it just lowered your life. But just by being there, by virtue of existing, then it becomes kind of a rough sell. A tough sell, I should say. I don't think this leads anywhere. Just getting that vibe. Yeah, just... Guess I'll never save Siegmeyer. Like, I don't even know where I am in relation to his position because this place is so vast.